You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. To return, here's Paris Campbell. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. Hits him on the out route. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's.
Shit!
It's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them first down.
Big down, you had it in your horse.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
My nigga Bobby Wagner got hurt. Hurt.
Pressure coming. Baker has him on the quick hitter. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
All right, that shit.
Efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Baker now from the gun. Inside, this is Ibuka. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. New set of downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's going to be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't going up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
You know who funded that country boy, Mike? That nigga funny.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they get 3 on their first series. As they build on that, Tim drives ahead.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, one went right through it.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up. So we're going to get a stoppage here as he's intended to.
One of my motherfucking linebackers. All right. Well,
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. First hit of the game here to Chase Brown. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Off the play action, Chuck. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, here's Shuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Pass brought in by Burton. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to 12. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
And the Saints, 1st down.
From the gun, they get to Brown. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Shuck working from the gun. Cut near the goal line.
Listening to it.
He's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop it.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Saints finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Reed now to kick this one away. Gamble now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Campbell on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me. with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
180. They'll run here on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Rob. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Mayfield now from the gun. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gap. Your yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Baker now. Got a screen to the running back. And he drives this forward to the 6.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brown, whatever you do, just find completions. You will...
Oh, my! It's intercepted in the end zone! Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. He's trying to begin with a run by Brown. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Chuck now from the gun. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they're on it quickly there after that catch. So the gain's going to be to the 34-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Chuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, but it's just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. He gets it to Juwan Johnson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shuck on 3rd down. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. He finds it beyond the bunker. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to throw it. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shaw. Has him on a quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
Trying to find his tight end. So it's second down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
It's a big strike to him. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. Gamble now on the return. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. Sending him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 37-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Given 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Judy there to grab it. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Buccaneers.
First down, here's Baker. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Motioning right is Aguka. Thrown back, gets the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
From the gun, Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll try and punch it in. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. So the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
What's up? He gets it again. And he's not going to be denied a second time. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Regular.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. It's caught left side by Hill. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3.
Back to throw. Shuck. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Shuck now on first down. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- to 4-point play. But when you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
this one away. Gamble now on the return. He goes out of bounds on the return.
Campbell on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own
First call here coming from the shotgun. Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. This is hauled in by Ott on the right side. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
They send a man in motion. Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down now, ball at the 33. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want to work the field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL case, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Saints are going to have a tackling 2nd interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
shot to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken out of bounds.
You know what to do.
Gets it down near the red zone. That's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Yeah, what happened there?
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
It ain't nobody about me. It's just some games.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Defense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Second and 3 at the 15-yard line.
Them hit sticks and use a stroke.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
On play action, here's Shuck. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after good from Smith. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
Buccaneers 11.
I did some dumb stuff. I'm thinking, like, why the fuck I can't kick the ball? This nigga don't kick it. What the fuck? Oh my God, chill.
Reed now to kick this one away.
Hey, yeah, but you can't kick the ball to the dunk. He ain't gonna show that back.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Just beyond their own 20. Offense to the line. And trips right to start out. Mayfield on first and 10. It's Ibuka on the slant. And he's short of the first after a miles gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's Mayfield.
Hey, get it out.
Oh, no, they get it
T.
again.
T, I know you see that
Justin
shit.
Reed has the INT. Into the
T,
end
I
zone
know you see
goes,
that
pick
shit.
6 and a New Orleans touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some attention. The news probably going his way in the near future. He had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Peak 60 minutes.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6.
Yeah.
Returning it from the 4. Showing a little burst so far. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Buccaneers hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. 180. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. On the slant, complete to Judy. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Catch made left side by Ibuka. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
Buccaneers, first down. A gain of 12. And a Buccaneer first down.
First down, here's Baker. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Big strikes downfield to Ibuka. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Mayfield to throw again. Brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it gives to Gainwell. And he falls for the defense for a touchdown.
Damn, I didn't try to do this shit, but I tried to dive with the fucking
decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And that's recovered by the Saints, who are going to win this football game. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter? Nope. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th. That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Top 19 Lions. Track 60.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has it downfield. It's Chase. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Gronk inside the 15. 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's go. 18, 19,
Oh, I gave that hoe right back. I tried to come down to this shit.
They're going to pass it here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints stretch the lead to 23.
Buccaneers 19.
Reed now to kick this one away. Gamble now on the return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
Oh, shit.
15-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Fisherman left his Egbuka. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And the Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
10-yard loss on the play.
What the fuck?
2nd down.
This whole 30 steady throwing floaties and shit.
One final shot here.
Yeah, ball.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31.